So now right now what I'm going to be doing is going to be changing the O2 sensor. And on this vehicle, on this specific vehicle, if you guys are working on I think from 90 to 95 240SX, it could either be a hatchback or a coupe, but it's actually going to be located it's going to be located right down here. As you can see, the O2 sensor is right here. Now, right now my car is cold. It's completely off. I haven't driven in 2 days, but the O2 sensor is right here. It's going to be, of course, on the right side of the engine, as you can see, where the exhaust manifold is right here, and it's going to go down, and it's going to be right there. So the O2 sensor is right there. Now you are going to need a special tool to take this off, or you could just, if you don't care about the cable and you're replacing it with a universal one, or you already have the original one and you don't care about this cable, you can just go ahead and cut it off. Not from up here, but from the red thing down, because you don't really need this cable anymore. When you buy a new O2 sensor, when you buy a new O2 sensor, it comes with the whole wire. It comes with everything already, so it's a plug and play type of thing. So let's get to it. I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down. So what you do first to take off the O2 sensor, of course, these are two connectors, as you can see. This but with the tool I'm going to use to take it off the manifold is going to be 7/8, which I do have right here. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that, but 7/8. I'm just going to slip this guy, and I know there's better tools out there, special tools. I'm just being a cheapie and using what I got. Go ahead and just twist it off. Of course, you want to know lefty loosey, righty tighty. So lefty loosey is lefty loosey. This thing is actually pretty difficult to take off because it's actually been in there for a very long time. I think I can take it off now with my hand. There we go, coming off. Ooh, that looks, let's see if I can focus this, guys. That looks pretty bad, I'm guessing. That looks pretty bad. Yep. Oh, that looks bad. Honestly, I can never tell if these are bad or good, but I know for a fact if there's white, that's not a good sign at all. So this is a bad O2 sensor already. Plus I already ripped off the cable from the back, so yay! So how I mentioned earlier that you can cut off the cable whatever length you want on this. I'm gonna cut it off because this one is a universal O2 sensor, and like I said, I'm just being a cheapie. It's a universal O2 sensor that I bought specifically for this car. As you can tell that it's universal because it has the splice tool right here already. So all I gotta do is just cut this wire off. I can cut it to here, or can make it really short, but of course you want to have a good enough length to have free play with it. So I'm gonna cut it off on the very back right here, so I have enough free play, and I'm just gonna splice it onto here. It'll be like around there. So let's go ahead and do that. And I went ahead and cut it off. As you can see, I don't know if this camera's gonna focus or not. As you can see, I cut it off at the very back of the O2, and I just have this enough length to play with it. As you can see, this connector, this looks still good and healthy. It's sometimes never the connection, it's always just the O2 sensor. As you can see, it's all white, so that is trash. And in order to cut it, of course, you guys are going to want to have needle nose pliers with, of course like something that you can use to cut wire with. So I know these needle nose pliers have an area where you can cut either wire or whatever you want to cut with. I'm gonna go ahead and remove some of this plastic around the wire. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it around there and try to pull it off. Go ahead and set that to the side. Now of course I'm gonna do this right there. I'm just gonna try to get good enough. There we go. So you want to go ahead and just cut off the rubber off the wire, and enough that you get it to be like that. And then there you go. You don't want to cut off the actual wire again. And what I'm gonna do is gonna just twist it. Just gonna twist it. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab the universal O2 sensor. I'm gonna go ahead and insert it right there. Now I could cut some off if I want to, which I might go ahead and just do that. Looking good. Look around there. There we go. And then that should be short enough for it. Now the only reason why I twist is because I don't like it when it's like all messy and going everywhere, and I also do it for better connection. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert it right there. And I can cut a little bit more off if I want to, but that should be good enough length. So you know what, screw it, I'm gonna go ahead and cut just a little bit more off, like around there. There we go. That's perfect. Now I'm gonna go ahead and insert it. And I'm gonna go ahead and splice it. The hell? There we go. Oh, that was a bad. Well, don't do that. So my dumbass ended up fucking up the wire, and so I just had to come up with another contraption on how to splice it together. So I just put 2 and 2, and I just put a piece of metal with the wire, and that should just keep it there. Which the other thing was a piece of metal too. So there we go. Now you can also put tape around the thing. The universal O2 sensor came with a heat shrink, so I just put tape around it because that piece of metal could either touch metal or touch ground. It could fuck up the O2 sensor. I also put just tape just to hold it there for the meantime until this gets heated up, because I don't have a heat gun or anything like that to shrink it. This is just a cheap way to do it in my point of view. So that's one of the things that I have that I needed to do to my car. I don't know if you guys want to see more videos on this car and about this car. Please let me know. I'll gradually take footage of me doing something else or anything else besides working on the car. I'm not really a blogger type of person or anything like that. I have a job, I do my own thing, and yeah, that's about it. But I've actually been wanting to get into the footage and video and editing type of stuff a long time ago, but I just never had the proper equipment, proper camera, the proper computer until today, or until now. So yeah, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would gradually enjoy it. If you guys want to see videos on this car, please let me know. Of course, I will post more often, and will try to do my best. And yeah, bye. It does come with NIC's grease already installed, so let's go ahead and plot that baby right inside. The same way you took it out, the same way it should go back in. There you go, it's going in right now. There we go, little by little. There we, still going. All right. So now I got it in there. Now what I'm gonna do is just take this and take the 7/8 wrench and just tighten it up. Now, of course, you always want to do this with the right tools. This is the right tool to do it with, but there's also special tools that you can use. Like there's a socket specially made for O2 sensors, so you can connect it to a ratchet. You don't want this too tight, but you do want it tight enough that air won't leak out. It should be good. I think I'm overdoing it, but that's just me. So you don't want to tighten it too up. Just, I guess I would say hand tight. That's hand tight right there, in my eyes. Now all you gotta do now is just connect it, and we're gonna go ahead and do that. O2 sensor, new O2 sensor is connected, and yeah, she's good to go. So that's one of the things that I have that I needed to do to my car. I don't know if you guys want to see more videos on this car and about this car, please let me know. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would gradually enjoy it. If you guys want to see videos on this car, please let me know. Of course, I will post more often and will try to do my best. And yeah, bye.